Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial. Today we're gonna talk about the GPT chat and about the Revit. Today we're gonna create some Python script by the GPT chat. I will show you how the GPT chat is increasing the let's say the knowledge about the Python and Revit and the BIM world and how you can use it nowadays. Anyway, today's tutorial it's about the GPT chat and Revit. So if you are ready for the tutorial, let's get started. First of all, let's prepare our work. So here is the PyRevit. You can download it by internet. So I think you know how to install it. Actually, it's really easy. And we need to create here some special button which we will use like a test. Just hold Alt and click on any icon here. For example, this one, and you will get immediately opened where is this file located. Actually, what I will do, I will just copy this profiled push button. Let's copy it, and here just rename it. I will delete the spelling copy, and I will delete the name profiled checks, and I will write it like a test. Let's write like a test. So here is our test, as you can see. If I will go inside to the script, I don't need the YAML because we not will use it. And here is our Python script. If you will use the right click, you can use the numpad++ or any IDE, up to you. Even you can use even the notepad. Let's go to the notepad++. Here you can see the internal our code of this function, I mean the profiled. We will delete all this function. I don't need this function. So right now we don't need to do anything more. Just let's save it. So, and I will just hide it, and I will reload the my PyRevit button. Of course, it's asking, do you want to reload it? And now here we will get our new button, the test. Just wait till it finish. Just a few seconds, I think. It's here, as you can see. So now we can use. If you click on that, it's nothing will gone because we deleted everything. Yes, we get some errors, but we now will ask the GPT chat to create our new program. So this is the preparation work. It's already finished. Now we should go to the GPT chat. And now we will go back to our GPT chat. So I already said to you, like, we will use the GPT chat 4, and that's why I wanna show you why actually we wanna use it. If you will hold on your mouse, you will see we have like different function how we can use the GPT chat. Let's see, the default, it's default. It's nothing much from the default function. Browsing. So now the GPT chat can connect to the internet. Before it was impossible. And advanced data analysis. So for example, you creating your code, you can send your code by the file to the GPT chat, and GPT chat will analyze your code. Pretty nice function, because GPT chat will also test your code, so it will be working like the tilde it's not will be working. And the plugins. Today we interesting only the plugins. So before we will go to the plugins, we need one more thing. We need actually find our PyRevit. I will find PyRevit GitHub. Here is our PyRevit GitHub, and let's copy it. We need just only the address where's our PyRevit on the GitHub. Let's go back to the GPT chat, and now we will go to the plugins. You will find here the plugins, and now you can able to use it. Let's open it, and we wanna use only the ask the code. As you can see by this short summary, we can use the URL from the GitHub to analyze what is going on there. Let's use that. Now it's possible to use. Now I don't want to actually spend your time. I already have I already saved the prompts for the GPT chat. Here actually I like use this library and the link to the GitHub for the Revit and script. Here, as you can see, really terrible spelling, blah blah blah. But I wanna show you only the one thing. GPT chat will understand it. So started, just waited till we not will get the code. But one more thing, even we will make the clear the asking the GPT chat something, it not will give you like 100% workable code. You still should understand how the working, for example, with the Python, you still should understand some basic things, because without that it will be really hard. Actually, the GPT chat not will do everything for you. It's only the tool which is help you. So here, as you can see, it's already analyzing the code from the GitHub. If we will open this thing, I will open for you. You can see it's going to the inside, looking the libraries, all libraries inside in it, and analyzing all the code, as you can see here. And now we get here the short our code. We already get it. So actually I don't need all this code. Why? I will show you. Here is my code, as you can see, which is I not deleted all. We already have the some libraries, as you can see. We already have the library from the PyRevit. We get already Revit, but we need also DB. So let's copy just DB. Or you just can write it, so it doesn't matter. And as you can see here is run function, but our run function is under the name and the if, so we will run our function here. So I will show you how to do that. Actually, this is really basic things. I not will spend a lot of the time for that. We don't need actually the preflight. Here I will delete it, and here the name of our function. So I will copy it and copy paste here, and 100% it will be crash, so we will get the error. I will save it. Let's go back now to the Revit and let's click on that. So as you can see, it's some problem with that. I know why it's problem, because actually I didn't ask the GPT chat make this code for the Iron Python. It's making for the Python. Actually, it's two different things. Not at all, because as you understand by the name there and there we have the Python. But actually the Iron Python using the other way, for example, for the print, let's say. Okay, here is our updated code. We need only the body, our function. Let me go back. I will just copy paste here. I will save it. Actually, now we're trying to get all elements from the, as you can see here, sorry, I didn't explain, like all elements from the project by category. As a result, I want to get from the Revit. I will click on that, and here we are. Oh, actually it's too long, cannot making it small, because my screen is much bigger, and I don't have now function to make it smaller, let's say like that. Anyway, as you can see here is all our elements inside this project. So awesome, it's already working. So 2 iteration and we already get the workable code, which is a really great result if you don't know, of course, the Python at all. Our code is now working, but I'm not happy enough, because actually now it's just a text. I cannot select, for example, all the lines and somehow to work with that. So this is just, let's say, just a text. We cannot work with that. But I want, for example, click on that and select all these elements. So let's say something like a filter. So what we're gonna do? Let's go back to the GPT chat and let's ask them like, okay, it's working, but now I wanna select, for example, on the window, I wanna get all this, as you can see, category in the project. So let's ask the GPT chat for that. This one thing you can ask, don't repeat it, and you can ask like GPT chat, please write me just clear code without any other message. Okay, here we get updated forms DB. So okay, not any new imports, but we have here the selection. As you can see, yes, we get the selection. I will copy this selection. I will copy everything without, I don't wanna just copy the library and run the function. Let's go back here and just let's copy paste here. Let me save it. I will go back to the Revit and let's click on that again. Okay, now we get the really nice and usable, first of all, the window. As you can see, pop-up message really now usable, because it's actually, I can make it smaller and bigger. It's already a nice thing, and I can scrolling. Let's say here, for example, I have, I don't know, generic models, as you can see. Let's click on that and let's select. Okay, we get the problem because of the object list. Okay, I know what's the problem, but let's say we don't know what's going on at all. I will copy this error. By the way, yeah, you cannot copy from this window, just Ctrl and C. You need just right click and copy. Don't forget about it. I will go back to the GPT and I will just straight away copy the problem. Because now, yeah, oversight, okay, so, and now as you can see, it's changing only the sum function of that. But as I said, okay, if you don't know the Python at all, this answer will not give you anything, because you should ask like, can you please write me whole the code? Just I wanna copy paste it to the Revit. I will copy this library here, and here is our updated if statement. Where is our if statement? It's here, and I will copy it here. Don't forget, it should be here. If selected category. I hope now it will be work. I will go back. I wanna close this one, and let's pre-flight check. Okay, we got the new problem. I will copy, and now we wanna help to GPT chat. Let's copy all this code, and let's say here is my oh sorry, it's on the Russian. Here is my code. Fix it, and just copy your code. Enter. Now GPT will fix your code, and you will get the final result. So just let's wait it. So here is my code. As you can see, even everything, we just can copy just everything, like copy code and Ctrl A, Ctrl V, save it, and let's go back to the pre-flight checks. Okay, generic model as I said, and select it. Yes, it's working. As you can see here, generic model 42, and all generic model is selected, as you can see. So just 2 more iteration, and we already get really nice and usable code. So it's not just a code like which showing you something. Now you get really workable code. After that, you can just say like, I wanna choose like different types of the one category and blah blah blah. So it's already limitless by your imagination, and work like that. So of course, if you will ask, for example, create me house by this technical requirement, it's not will create it, because you need to make some small goals for the GPT. As you can see, it can be used. If you're interested in this topic, I can continue, because I have really a lot of different cases how you can use the GPT chat in the Revit, with the Revit I mean, and with the PyRevit. From my experience, just share this video, comment it, and just ask if you want some special topic. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.